Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
So, playing inappropriate music casually in the house, does it also invite demonic jinn into the house?
Inappropriate music doesn't bring demonic but may bring inappropriate beings. So they come and they're in inappropriate belief system. So as we think physical and spiritual are the same. Say I have a example, you have a neighbor who's very wild and very inappropriate, and every time you want to play a specific song this neighbor is going to knock on your door and come and dance and jump in your living room. Just happens, and that they have an ability to do that. So you play the song, this neighbor comes jumping, dancing all over the place in your neighbor in your living room. So what the heck is that? This is very offensive, what are you doing there? And you turn it off, they leave. You turn it on, they come back. So it means that the actions that we do ignite many different beings. Again, this is your energy training. The pious, they want Qur'an and salawat because they're living off of vibrations. They don't interfere with that form of sound at all, it actually hurts them. So they're vibrating, this is their sustenance. So when Qur'an and salawats are played and nasheeds and beatific sounds are played, they vibrate and feed off of that. Other ones you put a different vibration, what happens? They come, their energy comes. As a result that negative energy comes, but then you have to cleanse the space and again play your salawats and again put your positives. So no problem, you have an understanding. Certain sounds you play it's going to bring a little bit of negativity, or if they play very bad brings a lot of negativity, but then they have to again cleanse the space with purified sounds. Actions and movements also do the same thing. When you move too much you spark an excitement within the nefarious beings. They're attracted to the vibration and the movement of people. So people have an energy. So before in Sila training, and this was a secret from Imam Ali given to the Asian Muslim countries who taught Sila, which was a Muslim form of martial arts. And I think it was the originating form of Shaolin, which were 28 steps off of 28 huruf. So in their spiritual teachings which were taught by Imam Ali to them, they move with the huruf. So we said before in their lam alif they have a movement of the lam alif in which they bring out the reality of that huruf and surround themselves by these energies. So they know the huruf, they know the movement, and as they're moving it, it's energy coming out all around them. Then with that energy they can fight. So it's energy training. Now imagine somebody wiggling and jiggling the wrong way, moving the wrong way, jumping up and down, children do, you're now making a different energy. So what happens? It's the opposite of the silat. So these spiritual masters they understood they would move a certain way because there's energy all in the room. How to bring the energy and manipulate the energy, and then they use it for their martial arts, for their energy, for their protection. But then somebody jumping around all sorts of different types of energy, you're now summoning nefarious energies that come and then they're getting excited, inappropriately excited. So there's an immense reality in energies, and if people know that their movement is attached to energy and the summonsing. So if you move properly based on silat and martial arts and huruf, you summons very noble energies, noble mu'min beings that come and they're ignited like heavenly, those qadam, the ones whom safeguard these huruf, their energies come for those realities. And then the same is the other side, those whom have very inappropriate movements they summons very inappropriate jinn, and as a result they come, they spark the energy and everything inappropriate begins to happen. So this is all very sort of basic energy teachings and understandings. Don't ever disconnect ourselves from the energy world, thinking you can do one thing but it doesn't have an energy effect. They're directly connected. Like a puppet, you go like this, something's happening in an energy field. So when we study the energy, we understand that our movement is important. You're moving in salah, you're creating an energy force all around you. That's why Allah has us in alif, ha, mim, dal. Because of the barakah of Nabi Ahmad, they are moving in the huruf. The huruf is being activated by the qadam, the servants of that huruf. Every letter has a guardian. So when the servant is making salah and they're the form of alif, the angel who's a guardian of alif is dressing that servant out of their happiness and nobility. So it means the one who makes prayer has an immensely noble dress of energy upon themselves. So yeah, that's why we pray. So the people who don't understand and they have movements that are not controlled, and then they ask, can we move like this and move like… I say, no you shouldn't, because those movements are bringing energies that are not positive. And that's why Allah has us moving in the forms of salah, because they bring noble energy, majestic energy, powerful energies inshaAllah.